second, y'all. Okay, there we go. Mic check 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1. Mic check 1 2. Check 1 2. Y'all never all right. Hold on. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if we stop. Let's see. Let's see. Hold on, y'all. Stop. No. Okay. This is what's going on. Please hold. Okay. Exactly. Okay, that's what's going on. Sorry, y'all. It was up in another location, and that was what was causing a part of the issue. Okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. All right. Let's try this again. Shall. Listen here, Satan. Not today, honey. Okay, let's see here. Okay, let me see if y'all can hear me if I do this. Y'all, hold on. One more test. One more test. I just don't want to have to start over, okay? Hold on 1 second. Hold on, hold on. Me change my settings really quick. Okay. Mic check 1 2 1 2 1 2. Check. Okay, so y'all can hear me. Now let me see if y'all can hear this. Hey. All right, y'all. Hey, Amy, how y'all doing? All right, y'all. So look, forget all the technical blah 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 blah. I ain't even about to try to fix that right now because, Hunty, we got some things to do, and it looks like we are about right on time to get an update on what is going on with this YSL trial on day number 1,998,000. All right, so let's do this. Let's do. All right. 6 9 arrested by the feds. Oh Lord. Okay, we'll come back to that. Let's see. I did see something. Here we go. Let's see something real quick, y'all.
Room where we have the seal up right now, and that means that we can't show you what's happening live. Otherwise, we would, and we would let you listen in. Sometimes there are moments during court where the judge is addressing attorneys outside the presence of the jury, going off the record, and so obviously we're not allowed to stream the contents of those conversations. But if you want to watch everything that is happening,
hold on, y'all. Let me. Okay, let's see here. This is the lead attorney. This is who I did find out about.
And I've had that shit happen to me.
Oh yeah, this is my
it's a risk in all plea agreements. You and the prosecutor, you fight so hard. You're fighting so hard against each other. You're bumping heads. But then when you finally reach the plea agreement, you're on the same team. And you're on the same team against the judge.
All right, so let me tell you what's happening, y'all. If you're just tuning in, of course, we have been on Mistrial Watch since last week, okay, on a YSL trial. And it's just y'all, we already knew it was the longest, most expensive, etc. trial in Georgia history. But now, like, even if you look in the chat, you could probably get caught up on what's going on. But apparently, finally, they are letting some media in, it seems, but they're not letting them bring their cameras in. So, okay. So, what it looks like, y'all, is some people are taking deals. Now, let's remember, let's go back, because I think that a lot of people say with this trial, and I've been guilty of it too, the Young Thug trial or Free Thug or whatever, right? But let's go all the way back and talk about how many defendants, y'all, because I think we forget that, and because Thug is the most popular, we've been on that one. But y'all, let's talk about this, okay? It was like 20 something, 30 something defendants. Let's see. How many defendants? Oops. Oh, somebody else already been Googling it. All right, Young Thug and 27 others were indicted in 2022 for violating Georgia's RICO law and committing multiple violent crimes. So allegedly, of course, because y'all, everybody's on Mistrial Watch. Everybody's waiting to see if, and I hate to say if Young Thug is taking the deal or not, because it's not just about Young Thug. Obviously, he's the most famous person in this trial, but y'all, listen, if I'm stressed out about it, I know the hell they are. Sheesh. All right, let's see if they talk about anything. All right, so what it looks like, y'all, and we'll kind of keep it up back and forth. What it looks like, y'all, is that the judges kind of bringing the media in and out, because they have a media room there. Let's go to the Hip Hop Inquirer. See, Dennis, I know he was down there. Let's see. Let's see if he is live. Okay, he is still live. Let's see. Will there be a decision today? Okay, our plea deal decided. All right, so 9 times out of 10, he is probably doing some things down at the courthouse. Like I said, they've been bringing media in and out, it seems. Oh Lord, yesterday they shut down everybody's stream. They was not playing. All right, so meanwhile, everybody's hanging on, wanting to know what's going on with this trial, y'all. And don't be trying to get all quiet now. You done invested us into this thing too. You invested us into this whole trial for what? Over a year? Like the judge said the other day. So everybody won't have wasted their 10, 12 months or however long of this trial that we done been a part of. Because we all done been a part of this thing. Y'all, listen. All I'm saying is, I believe, don't put us in a group chat and then try to take us out when you think you got something secret you don't want us to know. Because, hey, our baby, we probably know more than y'all know. What y'all think? Y'all. All right, so we're gonna keep our eye on that. And I hate that it's okay. Well, I will tell you this before we go. I do have a little bit of tea. All right, so the little bit of tea is that I do know one of them has taken a plea deal. And sorry, excuse me. That's like I need some more lunch. Excuse me, y'all. So I do know, based off Sylvia Investigates. Let's see. Let's check out her page. I'm sorry, the infamous Sylvia, I think is her name. All right, so cool. I think this is her here. And she did say it was okay to use this as long as we gave her credit. She spoke for one of the defendants' aunts. And like I said, y'all, it's just a lot. Okay, we don't know if somebody took a plea. Stop believing what the internet say. Okay. All right. Well, maybe they made them turn their sound off too. Okay. She will mute the chat because of the ongoing conversation in the background. Okay, yeah, they have to be careful, y'all. And this is not true. So Young Thug did not take a plea, but it is confirmed that one of the co-defendants did take a plea. So, and it's not one of the names that like everybody knows too, because I heard the name and I was like, who? I ain't gonna lie. If it ain't Lil Woody, if it ain't Lil Woody, or what's the other guy named Moon Toonk? I mean, how can you forget those names? But if any of them names, you know, I don't remember their names. So, all right, y'all. So we will keep you posted with what's going on with the Young Thug mistrial. And let's see, I did it again with the YSL mistrial. All right. So much going on. Speaking of trials, y'all dirt. But I will hold my thoughts because you know this whole dirt thing, man. It really brings to light. And I won't just say this dirt thing because it's a lot. Like all of these cases in hip hop are really unearthing other things that have been going on in the past. And I just feel like it is a time of reckoning, y'all. It is a time of reckoning. All right, so first of all, I played y'all a little bit of Lil Durk's Federal Nightmares yesterday when we were here streaming, and YouTube definitely was like, copyright strike. So yeah, we will be reading lyrics from now on, unless we are on a channel that does not strike me for copyright, or I got to see how long I can play. Okay, so Rumble or Discord will be where we will have to go. Like I told you before, Radio-Muva on Discord. Okay. All right. Let me just give you the quick recap on the Durk situation. All right, so Lil Durk, if you don't know, he is the founder of OTF Records, Chicago drill rapper. Long story short, fast forward, he just got picked up by the feds trying to flee the country, allegedly on a murder to hire charge. Now it's been about what? It ain't been a week yet. I mean, it really hasn't been a week yet. I believe, I'm not sure if they have already extradited him to California yet. But he will be extradited from Florida, which is where they caught him trying to flee allegedly. And the murder for hire charge that he's facing is in California. Yeah, it's a mess. Okay. Yeah, we got more questions, but I'm gonna tell you what. Everybody on the internet is saying OTF Jam, okay, who is apparently a part of the OTF crew, is snitching. They saying he's snitching, and they're like, Durk, took care of him when he got out, like he did a bunch of years, and then got out, and like Durk took care of him, gave him like 50 grand, bought him a house, car, got him everything he need, etc. Like this is him right here, y'all. This is him. This is him. And keep in mind, this is all alleged, right? Until proven otherwise. But apparently they said while he was in jail, I guess he got in trouble again last year, which is unrelated to his original sentence. Sorry, y'all. Something in contact. Hold on. Ooh, okay. Okay, she back. Anyway, apparently he got in trouble last year. And I don't know what happened exactly. Even the internet rumors are kind of all over the place, but I will say this. They are saying that it's confirmed his baby mother got murdered while he was in jail. And I don't know what happened this time. I don't know if we are to believe the internet flukes. He tried to get Durk to do something during that time, and Durk wasn't answering the phone for him, wasn't doing it quick enough, et cetera, et cetera. And he was like, F it, I'm talking. Allegedly. Okay. One thing we do know is somebody talking. Okay, somebody talking, or either they got a straight tap on somebody's phone. And if they got a tap on somebody's phone, that means they had probable cause, which means they got probable cause from somewhere. And y'all know the feds don't play. Okay. If the feds coming, they coming because they already know they got it. Okay. At this point, it's just about how you're going to get out of it. Well, I can't even say how you're going to get out of it because at this point, everything is alleged. Lil Durk and I think 4 or 5 of his associates, and they got arrested in Chicago. I think that the Chicago mayor, if you were here yesterday, I played a clip from the Chicago mayor. If you missed it, you can check it out on the Lunchtime Lowdown playback. It's on the YouTube channel, Radio-Muva. The Chicago mayor, his take on the whole thing is really how I feel about it. This is still allegations, right? And we can't just act like we can't just keep dealing with the result of the problems in our community, but not addressing the problems in our community. This is not an excuse for Young Durk or for anybody up out of the hood or that came from what in the world? Okay, yeah. Sorry, that threw me off. But this is, a reality. And just like the mayor of Chicago said, like, and especially him as a Black man, he gets it. They're like, this man been through a lot of trauma, seen a lot of people die, been through a lot in and out of jail. His dad was taken away from him when he was small and in jail for 20 something years. And so just to act like we're surprised because he got all this money and this opportunity, like that don't erase the trauma. That don't erase the issues in the hood. So it's like, okay, nobody is like against him or with him, okay? Because at the end of the day, the victims, period, like we always stand on what's right, but I do anyway, okay? Law and justice over here, baby. I ain't playing, and I definitely ain't playing about mine. So don't, I ain't no killer, but don't push me. Anyway, so we got to see how this thing plays out. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's already a lot of messy internet stuff going on that could be related to the case. Brick Baby, who's apparently a Crip, I believe, yeah, from LA. He's also a podcaster. Apparently, when they were on the whole Slide for Vaughn movement, and if you know, you know, okay. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you have to go subscribe to my channel and get caught up on what we're talking about here on this case. But Brick Baby apparently was like live while they were podcasting, like, can't say that they say you can't say Slide for Vaughn no more. And this happened to be apparently, allegedly, right after the murder for hire act took place in LA, which the murder for hire was on Quando Rondo's head. And if you don't know who Quando Rondo is a hip-hop artist from Savannah, and definitely the only one who winning in this whole situation. Because everybody else is either dead or in jail, and it's sad to say, but it's real. Let me see here. All right. So apparently, allegedly, the hit was supposed to be on Quando Rondo, but they ended up killing his, like, I don't know if it's his cousin, his best friend, right-hand man that was with him. And it's really sad, y'all, because it really all be over nothing, man. The beef be so stupid, like, and it's just so sad because once blood starts shedding, it's like, it's hard to talk to anybody, like, and get cooler heads to prevail. So we'll keep our eye on this. I just wanted to make sure that we ain't missing nothing. Let me see, y'all. As far as the whole Durk situation, let's see. Durk, I know DJ Academics have been because he used to, years ago, he did a lot of documentary and documented a lot on the Chicago rap drill rap scene. So I know he had like a relationship with Durk. And even in the internet mess, they're also trying to say that he Dirk went to LA to do Academics podcast, but nobody knew that he also had flew out the other people allegedly to try to carry out the hit. Now, ooh, yeah. Let's see here. Okay, so I don't think that's saying nothing about it. Y'all, and y'all know Charleston White has zero manners. Zero manners, okay? He definitely was trolling Lil Durk. Let's see here. All right. This is Brick Baby, the dude that I was talking about right here. And this is Durk, in case you didn't know. This is the dude that they say snitching, and this is of course Academics here. Let's see here. Y'all, it's a mess. Like, you see all this? It's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. But I'm gonna tell you what, man. No matter what, it is not a good look. It's not a good look. It's not a good look for hip hop, and this is in no way disregarding any of the victims, okay? Because like I said, I'm always I err on the side of law and justice, okay? All right, now 6ix9ine. Okay, so we talked about let's see, we talked about the YSL mistrial update, right? All right, we talked about Auntie, not the show Aunties, but Auntie T on the plea. One of the aunts of the nephews on the YSL mistrial. Yes, the YSL mistrial. Said confirmed that her nephew did take a plea deal. I don't know if that means he's getting out. I don't know if that means it's time. I don't know what happened, right? So, but you know, as soon as I find out, you will. And also just, keep an eye out. Because everybody stood down at the courthouse, y'all. Everybody stood down at the courthouse. It is still Mistrial Watch, and therefore we are still on it as well. All right, so we talked about Dirk. Okay, that's another one we keep an eye on because the feds move different than the state does. So, and this is not like he was, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. Breaking. This is what happens when you're on Mistrial Watch. Wait a minute, y'all. Look at this. Is this one of the quays they was talking about?
Mr. Harvey, Ms. Westmoreland, and Mr. Garland, who's going to be taking the lead going through the plea? Okay. All right, Mr. Harvey, do either you or you, Ms. Hilton, need this plea of guilty and waiver of rights form back?
I told y'all. See, this just happened 7 minutes ago, y'all. So we right on time. Marvius, Quay Marvius. One of them names. All right, let me drop this in the chat for y'all as well.
All right, Mr. Nichols and Mr. Harvey, whenever y'all are ready, you can come on up to the podium.
Let's do this together, y'all. We gonna see this here together, honey.
Mr. Harvey said he's signing the indictment.
Okay.
And he's got on street clothes. I don't know if that means.
I'd like my client to be present for this.
I don't know.
He's a member of the public, and I would like him to observe this, and he has a right to be here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can we get Mr. Kendrick out, please? Stand by.
Okay. All right, so at least we know that we all are right because we all know that we're going down on that path. All right, so we know we knew one person had already taken a plea deal. I'm not sure if that is the person who's on told, and I definitely don't want to get involved in that. Like I told you, it's already messy enough on the internet, and then they be like, okay, somebody spoke before it happened. Y'all, we got to keep our eyes peeled, honey. I don't think, and y'all know we could take a bet, right? I'm willing to bet Young Thug ain't taking no plea. I wouldn't take no plea either. Because the fact that y'all got to do all of this shows me that y'all don't have enough evidence. Okay? Jesus Christ. All right, so in case you're just tuning in, YSL co-defendant and y'all, I am probably butchering his name. He might be one of the Quays that ended up making this whole mistrial really, really go down this time, because it was what, 2 or 3 Quays, and somebody said a Quay on trial. It wasn't supposed to say Quay in front of the jury. It was something. I'm so ready for it to be over, y'all. Woo. Like, I'm on the bench trial. I'm just ready for it to be over. All right, so at least we know plea deals are happening. And you see how the courtroom looks, right? You see how it looks. It's not like it's formal court going on. You see a bunch of, well, I won't say a bunch, but you see some defendants, and you definitely see a lot of lawyers around. And I don't believe that the jury is in there. I believe that that's what I saw this morning. So, okay, so we got our eye on this Mistrial Watch, and we see that it is moving along slowly as hell, but we didn't expect anything else at the rate that this long ass trial has been. Now, did we? Exactly. Anyway, so when we got on the stream, y'all, I did see something pop up about what that boy name is with the Kool-Aid hair. Takashi 6ix9ine arrested. Let's see. Nope. All right, so apparently it's that breaking. It's not even let's see here. All right, so breaking. Let's see here. All right, so apparently Takashi 6ix9ine is arrested by the feds. We don't know why. Young Thug Camp considering plea deal. We already knew that. We see the pleas are happening. And Dirk knew about the indictment. We definitely knew that once we listened to Federal Nightmares yesterday, right? All right, so y'all, we'll keep our eye on this. We gotta see if 6ix9ine is joining the Fed, Lord. And he already had a RICO years ago. Child, arrested by the feds. I just want to keep like short. Here's what I do want to do, though. I do want to see what's going on with the Diddy situation while we on RICOs. So, y'all, last we talked about the Diddy situation, y'all. Yesterday, there was some breaking news going down. It was the feds. Well, it was like not the feds, like the feds that would just come pick somebody up on a warrant, but the feds, like an interagency, interdepartment, something, child, agency, something. Anywho, cornbread English, Diddy been complaining about that prison, and now they listening. Everybody been complaining about that prison, jail, whatever it is. But now they listening, y'all. So yesterday at the end of the stream, I do know that they were still going in and out of it. I think it's called like MCO or something like that. Let's look it up and see what's going on, because like I was saying yesterday, you know, God works in mysterious ways. I'm not about to put nobody alleged acts on anyone, but I will say that you know, they have been talking about a lot of deaths, a lot of corruption, harsh conditions. And it's not that you expect jail or prison to be the Ritz-Carlton, right? But you're still human. And you have to remember, you always, in America, especially pre-trial, you are innocent until proven guilty, which is the problem in this case. Now, let's see if, before we go into the new lawsuits, right? Okay, yeah. You know, people be lying for clickbait. So let's be careful with that. I want to see if let's see, Diddy jail. Let's see. Yesterday the AP was there live. I want them to leave them kids alone. I want them to leave them little girls alone. Let them little girls live their life. They already lost their mama. Y'all already publicly, literally trying to say that the daddy might have had something to do with it. Y'all, please. Y'all, it's a lot. And if you think Diddy going through a lot, imagine a child who's not as mature and not emotionally and mentally as mature as well, some adults, because we all know all adults ain't. Anyway, so the feds target the jail holding Diddy. This is what I was talking about yesterday, y'all. So I was just trying to see if they had an update. Let's see. They said updated 8 hours ago. Let's check this out. And now they got like a Diddy Combs.
Investigators descended on the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn this morning for a safety operation. Chopper 2 captured various agencies.
Side note, shout out to all my Brooklyn crew. Hey, y'all. That's my fourth home. My Brooklyn family, Clayton crew.
On the ground, including the Federal Bureau of Prisons, the Department of Justice, and the Office of the Inspector General. Sean Diddy Combs is currently being held there on sex trafficking charges. A law enforcement spokesman tells us the operation was planned but offered no other specifics. The Metropolitan Detention Center has faced scrutiny over poor conditions, including violence and staffing shortages.
Crimea River, so has the Fulton County Jail. But, I guess. Listen, maybe Diddy being there is a good thing when it comes to them getting the help that they need there. Like I said, this is pre-trial. I believe it's all pre-trial, I'm assuming. And if it is, y'all, you have to give people at least as guilty as we think or not think they are. You have to err on the side of innocent until proven guilty. Now, I'm not about to argue with you about it, okay? Because I already know what you're about to say. Okay, I get it. Those things that you want to say, but you ain't got to say because we know what it is. But listen, okay? You have to be careful because, man, this is another one. All these damn Ricos and trials and stressing me out, y'all. And, just as somebody that comes from being an artist first and then doing urban radio for so long, I've seen a lot of these artists, man, come up in this game. And, a lot of us that are around my age, not Diddy, because Diddy is way older than me. But seriously, like just to see, the situations that's happening, it's really hard to watch. And it's not hard to watch just because of them being a celebrity or anything like that, but just overall on the entire culture from every angle, from the angle of the victim, angle of the suspects, angle of the industry, angle of the music. And let's not forget the children. Because Diddy's kids didn't do this. Well, they're trying to say one of the boys, but there has been no charges brought against him, okay? Y'all, you have to take these civil charges with a grain of salt for now, okay? Now, speaking of charges, there has been more charges. Lord have mercy. And it's getting hard to talk about because, and I remember feeling like this with the whole R. Kelly situation. Hold on, let's tap into DJ Academics really quick and see if he's talking about YSL first, and we'll come back.
Young Thug gets out, even if they give him 2 years, honestly, because in 2 years, first of all,
right, so
say 2 years after time served. So say they gave him 4 years of 5.
We already talked about this, but we going,
He would get out in 2 years because.
Let's see here. Yeah, so like I was saying about Diddy, y'all, there has been another charge. These charges, man. Like, I wouldn't be surprised, like, if they create like some sort of, and I don't know if they have it, but my God, they gave the man his own phone number. But remember, the civil attorney is who gave him his own phone number. So my thing is, I wouldn't be surprised if they like come out with this like Diddy task force. Or y'all remember back in the day when they used to say the hip hop police, like they had the quote unquote hip hop police allegedly. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out with like some Diddy task force, like it's like task, like a interagency operation like between city officials and federal and state coming together with their best detectives to try to do research and validate the claims of all of these charges, civil and criminal. I wouldn't be surprised, y'all. I really wouldn't. Now let's see. Let's go to Good Morning America and see what this new charge is talking about, y'all.
New civil lawsuits accuse the hip hop mogul of horrific sexual assault in one case against a 10-year-old boy. Senior investigative correspondent Aaron Katrisky here with the details. Good morning, Aaron.
Good morning, George. Sean Combs is already fighting multiple sex assault allegations, each one more disturbing than the next. His latest accuser says he was 10 years old at the time.
Oh, my God.
This morning, a California man alleges he was 10 years old when Sean Combs sexually assaulted him during a 2005 visit to New York. He was trying to break into the music industry, and his civil lawsuit says his parents left him with a consultant who brought him to meet Combs.
Okay, let me. I am a parent. I would never just flat out blame parents as the only reason things like this happen, allegedly. But I will say this. I started rapping when I was age 12. And let me tell you something, man. My dad, like, I remember there was this man that said that if we paid him $500, and it was like me and my twin cousins, Tish and Tosh, we were in a group we called the QTs. If you know, you know, don't judge. We were 3 T's at first, because, you know, things. Anyway, long story short, their mom and my dad, like, he wanted to do like rehearsals and stuff, like at the school and stuff like that. Like my dad, and their mom was like, one of the parents got to be there, period, with them at all times. Period. And needless to say, of course, he took our money, and then when we went to meet him at the Greyhound bus station to go to do the Apollo, he stood us up and we never heard from him again, never saw him again. But moral of the story is, who knows what kind of person he could have been, but our parents were parenting and weren't saying, okay, well, I don't want them to think I don't trust them in case they could make them famous. Y'all, let me tell you something. If you have not learned anything else about fame over the last couple of years, honey, is that it is not all it's cracked up to be. Okay? People try to tell y'all. Anyway, let's hit the end of this. I wanted to end that by saying, parents, and this is from somebody who, like I said, I have a 4-year-old who I have been flirting with the idea of getting her in movies, TV, modeling, because she is a natural. She get it from her mama. But y'all, all these stories and all the things that I know about what goes on behind the scenes and the things that it do to the youth, I really am afraid. I am afraid to let her get in this industry. I just started letting her do some unboxing videos for YouTube, and I'm still on the fence about that. Anyway, parents, okay? I don't care if you think that they could get famous. I don't care what you think the celebrity would think about you. Parent your child, okay? Now let's see the end of this. And again, keep in mind, these are still all allegations.
The lawsuit says Combs complimented plaintiff on his rapping and told plaintiff that he could make him a star. Then the lawsuit says Combs abruptly pushed plaintiff down and said words to the effect of, "You have to do some stuff you don't want to do sometimes," before forcing him to perform a sex act. Diddy's legal team said the lawyer behind this lawsuit is interested in media attention rather than the truth, and repeated that Mr. Combs never sexually assaulted or trafficked anyone, man or woman, adult or minor. In another new civil lawsuit, a man alleges he was 17 and auditioning for Making the Band when Combs assaulted him under the guise of questioning how he would handle situations involving sexual pressure. Combs denied this claim, too.
These newly filed civil cases against Diddy are not operationally going to have an effect on his criminal trial. Now, if there is...
Lies. Come on, y'all. There is no way on God's green earth that you think that all of these 1,000,001 charges that's coming out the woodwork, all of this press, all of these allegations, unless whoever they get to be the jury, or even if they have the judge as a jury, is under a rock, dumb, deaf, and blind, there is no way that this stuff won't affect it. Because right now, our can tell you, I still have trouble discerning which one of the charges he's actually in jail for. And the only thing that I can actually make sense to me is, okay, the Cassie tape, which supposedly, sorry, hold on, I'm gonna take these off. So y'all can hear me. Which supposedly, y'all, is supposed to be a part of the civil, because remember he settled with her civilly in like 12 hours. But there is no way anybody thinks that, excuse me. Excuse me. There's no way that anybody thinks or believe in their right mind that these charges won't affect. That's cap. I'm calling cap on that. That's cap. That's cap.
New evidence that is not in the hands of law enforcement that does come out during the civil trial, law enforcement can look at that information and determine if they're going to use it in their case against Diddy.
The new lawsuits are the latest in a long list of civil claims against the music mogul. An Arizona woman says she took these images of Combs at a 2014 party in his Las Vegas hotel suite where she claimed he sexually assaulted.
Now, see, you see what I'm saying right here. Now, listen, okay. Now, I am not on anybody's side. Like I told you, I err on the side of justice, okay, over anything. However, now, why, y'all? What the hell do these pictures got to do with the price of tea in China at this point in the game? If this is a court exhibit, why? And then I thought that Diddy's judge signed off on a partial gag order, because this is what they were talking about. Like, if this is a part of a civil situation, y'all, then at this point in the game, why in the sugar honey iced tea is a picture of him doing nothing but being at a party with the words court exhibit up in the corner being shown on Good Morning America? Y'all, come on, y'all. Listen, this, when I say I err on the side of justice, I'm erring on the side of justice for all us. Meaning, if they can do this to him, if they turn down 50 million, you got 50 million? I mean, either. Moral of the story is we have to make sure that justice is still done in every case. And I know it's hard because I'm guilty of it too. You know, the more we hear, and that's literally the tactic here, okay? And really with any of these cases, the more they try you in the court of public opinion. So the more information they leak, the more you hear, the more you go from being like, I'm gonna wait to, the end of the trial to like, dang, okay, maybe he did. Or like, dang, where there's some smoke, there's fire. Or like, dang, okay, now I really think he did it now. Because why? Why? What did it say? Of course the man had parties. That's what he was known for. But what this party, these pictures, got to do with the price of tea in China? Nothing. But that's what they're doing. All right, so, okay, hold on. Sorry, this is...
And a then 13-year-old girl said Combs attacked her after the VMAs in the year 2000. Combs attended the award show with his then-girlfriend, Jennifer Lopez. Combs denies all of it. Each of the lawsuits is filed individually, leaving Combs to fight the accusations in multiple courtrooms. Combs has pleaded not guilty to criminal charges and is being held without bail at the federal jail in Brooklyn. The judge has described conditions there as dreadful, and there's an ongoing operation to rid the place of weapons and drugs.
The conditions of the jail are what Diddy is arguing should also be why he should have at-home detention before trial. This investigation could lend some credence to that argument.
Combs was once a prominent record producer, liquor promoter, media chairman, fashion executive. The criminal charges and the civil claims have damaged his reputation and diminished his wealth. Although, guys, he is still thought to be worth hundreds of millions of dollars.
But those civil lawsuits could wipe that out in a second.
Ruin it all, for sure.
Oh,
Aaron Petruski, thanks very much.
Y'all.
New civil lawsuits accuse the hip-hop mogul.
We heard you the first time. Y'all, it's a lot. It's a lot. Let me lighten the mood a little bit. All right. So 50 the original troll. 50 Cent, y'all, was on the Breakfast Club this morning. Shout out to Charlemagne, DJ Envy, Jess with the mess, Jess hilarious, and of course Lauren LaRosa holding it down for Jess while she's still on maternity leave. Jess, we want to see that baby girl. All right, so look, y'all. 50 Cent was on the Breakfast Club this morning, and you know, they had to ask him about, they talked about a lot of stuff, by the way. But because you know, I don't know if you know, but 50 is of course the next person to have a residency in Vegas, which I think that's gonna be dope. I mean, listen, 50's first album, Get Rich or Die Trying, is still a hood classic, y'all. I swear to God. And I won't even say hood classic, it's just a classic, period. Like, that's one of the albums, and I'm gonna tell you something. It's not a lot of albums, but that album is one of the albums that I can let play straight through, and I don't gotta skip nothing. I don't gotta skip nothing. I don't gotta skip anything. As a matter of fact, I think that's gonna be my soundtrack for the rest of the day as I get back to my grind after we finish. So y'all look, while he was here, and I gotta find the part. Let me get to the part. So he had to talk about Omari Hardwick. Okay, so for those of y'all who don't know who Omari Hardwick is, Ghost from Power. Well, Omari Hardwick, you know, he felt some kind of way because we all know, y'all, I ain't gonna lie. I mean, it really was all about Ghost. And then, dang, when they started with the spinoffs and like Ghost got killed, like, it's like they killed everything about Ghost. Like, I mean, I was all right with Angela being gone because her ass got on my nerves. But Ghost, like we all, I think, thought at least Ghost or his ghost was gonna be in some of the spinoffs or something, but it's like everybody forgot about Ghost. And I guess Omari Hardwick, aka Ghost, and then he started talking. Like I said, I have never in my life seen as much snitching, self-snitching, as I see nowadays. Especially publicly in places where you know it's gonna get out. So, y'all, Omari Hardwick was on the Breakfast Club, and he and not just on the Breakfast Club, because he did a couple outlets and interviews, because I guess some other projects he was working on. And you know they was gonna ask him about Ghost. You know they was gonna ask him about Power, because you know people be calling him Ghost still, like we doing right now. But he really, I mean, I guess Ghost felt like we felt like. Ghost felt like, you know, hey man, you know, they really, I mean, I appreciate the opportunity, but first of all, when you say but, or if anybody says but, you might as well go ahead and cancel out everything they said before that, okay? Because they really didn't mean it. Let's be clear. He's like, I appreciate the opportunity, but I feel like I wasn't paid enough, you know, blah, 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 right? Let's see. Let's see if I can find that clip first, y'all. Let me see. Omari, because I know I'm telling y'all, but y'all probably like, wait, Omari Hardwick on Ghost not paying. Let's see if I can find it, y'all. My checks don't got Power on it no more. Let's see. Ghost is actually dead in Power. Okay, he feel like he should have gotten more credit. Okay, let's just check this out real quick, y'all.
No, bro, I can't continue to play Ghost till I'm 70 years old. I understand that it feeds your soul. I get it. But if it feeds your soul, he didn't make me. I made that character. Just wait for all the things ahead. Mm-hmm. And by the way, while waiting for it, you might find one of those roles equally appealing to your soul. Mm-hmm. You might go, I waited for it. Mm-hmm. And actually, that one spoke more to who I actually am than the one he played that I used to go crazy about. Right. Leveraging is everything. I know that we are in positions that we are in with a major understanding, not a minor, not an average understanding. Mediocrity is not in this example. It's a major understanding. I am only doing this so that people who look like me can believe that they too can do it. Yeah. That is the only reason. Right.
The relationship between 50 Cent and Omari Hardwick attracted fan interest due to a minor misunderstanding. While there was no lasting feud, the tension arose when Hardwick was confronted for not publicly thanking 50 Cent enough for his role in securing his casting. He preferred to show gratitude privately, leading to a brief public spat. Despite this, both men have praised each other's contributions to the show, ultimately resolving the issue and maintaining.
Yeah, all right, well, y'all get it, right? So, yeah, so despite that, now y'all know 50. Like I said, 50 is the original troll. And if you think you just gonna say something and think 50 ain't gonna ever forget. What is 50 sign, y'all? Can somebody tell me in the chat, what is 50 zodiac sign? Let me see. 50 Cent. Breakfast Club. I want y'all to hear what 50 Cent had to say when they asked him about Omari Hardwick. Hold on, let's see here. I think I kind of left it right at that part. Let's see. Oh, come on.
For the noise to drop a record.
Okay.
And it didn't work because it's just like when the whole event and everything is positive.
Okay,
And
that's him talking about.
He had 90 days, bro. Like even look at the car show.
That's him talking about.
Yeah, just trying to place it in a big part
Studio
instead
in
of
Louisiana.
like a cameo or something. Was what held it up.
Okay, no
Well, you still got
problem.
time.
Okay, let's get up farther. Let's get up farther. All right, I'm sorry, y'all.
On a flight, I mean, you already got a handler. For him to make the flight, you got to already have somebody you can call.
Yeah.
We're going to find
They were brought in at this point, but they're not going to call you smart. Build a set where I can do some tricks and different things. He turned it down a bunch of times.
Did he really?
Those are Puffy originals. Why is it only white people? Why is it only white? And because it come out already ready, I'm like, put it in there. That's what. Like, that really was. He is doing it. His feelings is in the right place, and but he caused things.
He escalated it.
He does cause things, and then it's like, I'm not gonna let you do something to him. Like,
okay, hold on.
You look back and you go, wait. When they don't reciprocate the energy, you go, oh man.
Wait a minute.
Gotta give him some more.
This might be it right here, y'all.
He'll go, yo, my bad. I'm sorry. You know, if you don't feel that, you just retarded. You something wrong. You're just not computing what's going on. Like at that point, I was telling them, dude, turn the music up. Now, what did you say?
Yeah.
I'm reading your lips.
I want to say that maybe Charlamagne.
Jay, help me with that. Jay, help me with that. Jay, help me with that. Jay did that part right there when he said shootouts, coast to beat. I wasn't around, but I was like East Coast, West Coast. Go ahead and say it. Then got it in front of him, and he.
Oh, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all gotta hear it.
She got a really strong.
Okay.
The team is hurting back there. If that's the case. So then you go on. We don't.
Let's see if
they don't change financial thresholds of how people are being paid on these projects until you get to season 3. We get to season 3.
Okay, well, let's see here. Here we go, y'all.
Worldwide Jess, worldwide mess.
On the Breakfast Club.
She's a culture shift.
She was able to get y'all to see something and understand something that nobody could get you to see.
It's time to set it off.
Okay, so Alec Baldwin case dismissed. If you don't remember, back in October 2021, Alec Baldwin was rehearsing a scene on the set of the Western
this ain't
movie
it, because we know that
Rust.
Jess is on maternity leave, so that is not it. Oh, Lord, my bad. I ain't even look at the thing say 3 months ago, huh? Young. All right, y'all. Y'all just gonna have to stay right here with me, and we gonna find it together.
So everybody got taken care of except for Hurricane Chris.
I was literally about to say.
They all want me. Or they know that I'm frequently making the music as frequently. When you
If it wasn't such a good
tell them to say that.
And then this,
and because it come out already ready,
later on.
No, yeah. Because look, now when the but we're not even doing that. There's no cocaine. There's no drugs. It's nothing. You have to stop it, bro. You have to find other things to do.
Yeah.
And he's getting older. You see the things that he's saying is sometimes he's saying good stuff.
Yeah.
And then he goes back to that zone. I don't know why. But for me, I like. There's so much other stuff to focus on.
Mm-hmm.
I got a lot of positive things going on there. I'm like, yo, man, why you keep talking about that stuff?
Yeah.
But he's a great storyteller, though.
Yeah.
So you like to hear him.
Yeah, he does it his way, and then you can't help it laugh at it when he's saying it.
What are you talking
But
about?
I'm like, damn, maybe I should upload him some new information. Say these things, bro. What are you saying?
Now, the back to the reunion. Will we get I said reunion? Back to the residency in Vegas. Will be a G?
Okay, now.
See, they could write it.
Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah, she would have gobbled the rest of the
series too. Like,
I get what you're saying.
It's the approach.
You see what I'm saying? How you approach it, and when you're saying this, look at what's going on.
I think this might be it.
It's easy to follow the trend of what works, like right now, what's happening. But they're saying shit it's like, what are you supposed to do as far as sexuality in music is turned into a whole nother. You got to just say it.
It was a really good interview, y'all.
It's almost porn rap.
I'm not gonna bore you with the whole
but I
thing.
think
You see what I'm saying? Like
but people wouldn't expect you to do that though. Like you could still do what you
You
gotta.
wrote Magic Stick.
Yeah, but
this is what I'm saying. You see,
Porno Star from Banks was hard.
Well, look, Magic Stick, Candy Shop, all these things you can say in front.
Because it kept this music going.
Yeah. You got even my money back, boy. Making them interesting away from the song. I didn't know. He said, he was calling me like, yo, what's up with you on Fifth? And I'm just going, you need to make some noise around the record.
Oh, okay.
To have a lot of money on the show while she was.
You don't like
No part of
no
politics.
gang bang or politics.
No gang bang, no politics. It's because when you do get involved in it, no matter how you feel, someone passionately disagrees with you.
That's everything though. I mean, politics is worse, but that's everything.
Look, if you say, I stay away from religion, I stay away from politics. Religion, that's the formula for the confusion that is sent Kanye to Japan. he said something about both of those things, and now he can only go to Japan.
Yeah.
Wait, what? 50 be trolling. I don't know what he meant by that, but we got questions, and we'll come back to that. Anyway, y'all have to go check out the interview on your own because, lunch is almost over. But I will tell you this, the premise of it was, he was just like, I think Amari thought more of himself than he actually was. And he, because have you heard of him, any of his other projects since then? Exactly. So, it's still, where there's a little smoke, there's a little fire. So we're going to keep our eye on that. All right. There was something else, y'all. All right, before we go, we talked about a lot today. There's still some other topics I wanted to touch on, but maybe I'll do some reaction videos to it later. Let's see here. Let's see if we can pop in and get an update real quick.
In terms of Fannie, the election is coming up. How does this look?
I told y'all Fannie was Fonnie, whatever her name is, was running for office again.
For Fannie, what do you guys think? This 20-7 plea deal, is this a win for Fannie? Put W Fannie or L Fannie? Put W or L. What do you think? What do you think? Now, Max, what does Max say? Max says they dropped the murder charge. Of course I'm taking the plea. I mean, right? Who gets a murder charge and gets 18 months? If we're going to be honest. Now, they were winning, but you never know. A jury is a damn black box. You never know. But, if Fannie, the facts of the case, Fannie saying, oh, well, this is a murder charge. You're only going to do 18 months. That's a loss. That's a loss. But on paper, when she gets up in Big Bethel in the church, in this black church on Auburn Avenue, and say, I just convicted someone for 20 years, seven and incarcerated, it looks.
Y'all, apparently they still, this was crazy. I saw this and it looked like it might be a little bit disturbing. I know everybody just ate. She died after backing into a plane propeller. Wow. Yeah, that's a bit disturbing. Let's see here. Let's see if we can get another update real quick right here. Because this is literally happening in real time, y'all. So y'all are on the cusp
power
of
and
breaking
territory
news.
of the enterprise through acts of racketeering activity.
Okay. Okay.
To include murder, assault, and threats of violence. That this defendant preserved, protect, and enhance the reputation, power, and territory of the enterprise by the posting of messages, images, appearance in videos, and songs demonstrating allegiance to the enterprise and a willingness to engage in violence on its behalf, and to obtain money, weapons, and other property through acts of racketeering activity, including the unlawful sale and distribution of drugs. Your Honor, evidence has come in during this trial that on July 3rd, 2017, Mr. Nichols was located at 2612 Steele Avenue, which is in the Cleveland Avenue sector of the city. Your Honor, he was found inside of a vehicle. When that vehicle was searched, Your Honor, this was in October 2018. They found marijuana as well as sandwich baggies that would be used to package drugs. And there are also guns found inside of that vehicle. Also in July of 2017, this defendant was stopped.
All right, so just so y'all know, it was, let's see here, it was 6 people that were actually on trial. Okay, so I do know they said breaking news, another defendant pleads guilty and takes plea deal. All right, so we talked about Cormadius Nichols. Let's see who else pleaded. Oh, y'all. You know, I'm gonna give you the goods, honey. Young Thug was at least one defendant. Okay, yeah, so we know. Let's see here. Let me get this up for y'all. And I mean, y'all, I know the news everybody's waiting for about Young Thug, but I mean, think about all these people that were involved in this trial, y'all. Like all their lives stopped. All right. All right, so let's add this to it. Edit. Breaking. Okay. Another co-defendant takes deal in YSL trial of, right, so that makes 2 out of 6 that were currently on trial. Okay. All right, let's see what they're talking about. All right, so we already heard the Quay Nichols one anyway. So we do know there's another co-defendant that did take a plea deal. And like I said, I know everybody's trying to see what Young Thug is gonna do. But like I said, you know, you're talking about there was 6 people that were actually on trial. And at this particular stage in the case, which God, we don't even know what stage it is as long as this thing case been going on. But what we said earlier, 28 people or something like that altogether were a part of this indictment. Some people had already taken plea deals. Some people were already in jail. So we just gotta stay tuned, y'all. I promise I will update, do an update video, even if it's just a short with an update later on today, and definitely repost them so you guys can, you know, just even if you don't have time to watch the whole video, just be caught up with what's going on. All right. All right. So that's gonna do it for me, y'all. I know y'all got to get back to lunchtime lowdown. It's coming to a wrap. How long were we on today? Did we make 2 hours? We made let's see, 12. Almost. Well, we made almost an hour and a half. So thank you for hanging out with me. I definitely plan on, like I said, I still every day, you know, I'm editing up these videos. Got some great things coming. I think y'all gonna enjoy. Finally finished with the freaking viral bundt cake lasagna video that me and Brooklyn tried, attempted anyway. So I'm definitely gonna put that video, and if y'all try it, or if you're going to try it, or if you tried it, let me know. And some other things. Of course, I also got to update all my people out there that were looking for the update on the Orencia infusion. My rheumatoid arthritis people, etc. I have some updates for you on that as well. Just after my 3rd treatment. And I definitely have some updates on some things that you can expect. All right. All right, y'all. That is going to do it for me for now. You know, we got questions, and you know, I am going to work to get the answers while you work to get the answers too. And then we can talk about it over lunch. Lunchtime lowdown. I love y'all. Make sure you follow me. I hate saying that. But you know, it's just normal. It's natural. Like, follow me. But what I meant to say is, y'all, just make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's how you can support me, man. I want you to be a part of this clique. I'm doing some big things, and I can't do it without you. Radio-Muva, Radio MUVA on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, everything. All right. And I will see y'all later.